Imagine standing in front of a machine that feels like it has one foot planted firmly in the golden age of dirt biking and the other stepping boldly into the future. The moment your eyes land on the 2026 Yamaha DT 200, there's a quiet click in your mind that says, this isn't just another motorcycle, this is a statement. A promise of freedom, dust, sound, and simplicity in a world that keeps getting more complicated. Before the engine even turns over, the bike already tells a story, and once you hear it breathe, that story pulls you in completely. The DT name has always carried weight among riders who understand what real riding feels like. It was never about excessive electronics or flashy numbers on paper. It was about balance, reliability, and the pure joy of pointing the front wheel toward the unknown. The 2026 Yamaha DT 200 takes that philosophy and refines it, sharpening every edge while keeping the soul untouched. It looks familiar in the best way, like meeting an old friend who has grown stronger, smarter, and more confident with time. From the first glance, the proportions feel right. The stance is tall and purposeful, hinting at long suspension travel and the ability to glide over broken roads and rough trails without hesitation. The body panels are clean and muscular, flowing naturally around the frame instead of hiding it. Every line feels intentional, designed to function before it impresses, yet it manages to do both. The fuel tank shape invites you to grip it with your knees, encouraging control and confidence whether you're standing on the pegs or cruising on asphalt. The heart of the 2026 Yamaha DT 200 beats with a character that modern riders often miss. It's responsive, eager, and honest. Twist the throttle and the bike answers without delay, without filters, without pretending to be something it's not. Power delivery is smooth yet energetic, making it friendly for new riders while still satisfying those who crave that raw connection between hand, engine, and rear wheel. It's the kind of power that makes you smile rather than intimidates you, urging you to ride longer and explore further. One of the most beautiful things about this bike is how effortlessly it adapts to different environments. On city streets, it feels light and agile, weaving through traffic with ease and confidence. The upright riding position gives you a commanding view of the road, and the suspension absorbs potholes and imperfections like they don't exist. It doesn't feel bulky or out of place in urban surroundings, and yet, the moment the pavement ends, it feels like it has finally arrived home. Off the road, the DT 200 truly comes alive. The suspension works in harmony with the chassis, soaking up bumps and uneven terrain while keeping the bike stable and predictable. The front wheel tracks confidently, the rear follows obediently, and suddenly, trails that once felt challenging become inviting. Gravel roads, muddy paths, rocky climbs, and sandy stretches all feel like open invitations rather than obstacles. This is a bike that encourages exploration, rewarding curiosity instead of punishing mistakes. What makes the 2026 Yamaha DT 200 even more special is its approach to technology. Instead of overwhelming the rider with complicated systems, Yamaha has focused on what actually enhances the ride. Everything feels intuitive and purposeful. The controls fall naturally to hand, the instrumentation is clear and easy to read, and nothing distracts you from the experience itself. This simplicity isn't a lack of innovation, it's a deliberate choice to let the rider remain at the center of the journey. Comfort plays a big role in how long you'll want to stay in the saddle, and here, the DT 200 surprises you in the best way. The seat is firm enough to control, yet forgiving enough for longer rides. The ergonomics feel neutral, allowing your body to move naturally with the bike. Whether you're sitting, standing, or shifting your weight through corners, the bike responds smoothly, almost intuitively. Hours can pass without fatigue creeping in, which is exactly how adventure should feel. There's also something deeply reassuring about the reliability this bike represents. Yamaha's reputation for durability shines through every component. This is a machine built to be ridden, not just admired. It's meant to handle dust, rain, heat, and cold without complaint. Maintenance feels straightforward, ownership feels stress-free, and that confidence allows you to focus on riding rather than worrying about what might go wrong. Visually, the 2026 Yamaha DT 200 bridges generations beautifully. It carries subtle nods to classic DT models while presenting a modern, refined look that fits perfectly in today's world. Different color combinations give it unique personalities, from bold and sporty to stealthy and rugged, allowing riders to choose a version that reflects their own style. No matter the color, the bike always looks ready, like it's waiting patiently for you to turn the key and disappear down the road. What truly sets this motorcycle apart is how it makes you feel. Riding it doesn't feel like operating a machine, it feels like partnering with one. There's a sense of trust that builds quickly, a feeling that the bike understands what you want before you even fully express it. That connection is rare, and it's something riders chase their entire lives. The DT200 delivers it effortlessly. In a time when many bikes are chasing extremes, the 2026 Yamaha DT200 chooses balance. It doesn't shout, it doesn't show off, and it doesn't try to be everything at once. Instead, it focuses on being exactly what it needs to be, a dependable, exciting, and soulful motorcycle that invites you to ride more and think less. It reminds you why you fell in love with motorcycles in the first place, before specs and screens took over the conversation. By the time you step off the bike, there's a lingering feeling that stays with you, a quiet